yield. I like you to yield. Just bounce when you get up. Hold on, really. They haven't seen anything physical.
I'm still going live, you guys. I had to make a quick run, but I am now. I'll be live in like 35 minutes. I just had to make a quick run, right quick. Take care of something else. What up again, Galatians? What up? What up, God? 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 I didn't think that I would ever be in this position to do something like this, but I just kind of wanna. Hey, too cute. Send a message out to anybody, including Scooby-Doo, that thinks that you will have the balls or the opportunity to get this upset over this YouTube stuff to feel like I could be slapped. So I thought about allowing a man to address a man, because I know he's gonna come back on his live and do all that roof, 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 rah, 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 and that's why I call him Scooby Doo, because all he does is just bark out some stuff. But so that you guys will know, I am a woman, and I'm not a physical woman, and I will never have myself in a situation where I ever have to physically fight a man when there's a man around to do so. Now, this is out of my ordinary, you guys, but I think it's time for people to understand that there is a fight if it has to be that type of fight, which is never going to be, hopefully, because, like I said, I walked away and got out of the middle of all of the physical and the toxic confrontations and things like that, because that's just not my style. If it's not peace, and then I'm not about it. So, yeah. Hey, Joy. I will be live in 30 minutes with some different commentary, but um, I'm going to ask this question. Okay, so I'm going to just ask this question so that you guys can know that I'm safe. I'm going to always be safe. I did not come out here to advocate or be a part of a support team and a fan group team with you, with a lot of these people to come into this stuff where people has to lie and do whatever it is that they have to do to lead to where physical situation has to occur. But just for the record, and this is going on record to Mr. Dubosky Gun, baby, do you think that there is anybody that's going to step to me and slap the shit out of me?
Well, I would like to think that he was just joking, even though joking in that way ain't a way to joke. I can't understand for the life of me why he's even on a channel with a bunch of females saying and doing the things that he's saying and doing. And, you know, I'm not a violent person anymore, but I come from those walks of life. So, you know, I'm not throwing out no threats and none of that, but I'll probably I'll take a serious offense if you attempt to slap my girl.
Do you think that this is something just for a peaceful protest and rallies and stuff to escalate to where it would have people in their personal feelings to want to fight each other?
I can't understand if you guys, you know, I've been listening to you doing the blog for a few years now, especially with the R. Kelly thing, and I just sit back and I laugh, and I understand this. And I understand that it's entertainment, and but it you know, and sometimes some things to me is borderline. When I hear about he want to slap a lady, not to mention he want to slap my lady, then I kind of take a serious offense to that. Like, I can't understand why he's on a lady show. And then the other thing about it is, you guys are advocating for R. Kelly. How would that turn into him wanting to slap you? I mean, I don't use the language kind of like you guys might use on the blog, but you know, it's the situation you guys got with blogging and what you're doing about R. Kelly. That's cool. But how can you get outside of humbling yourself to go into slapping a female?
I don't understand.
Why would you even use some language like that? Now, I get the bitch, like I say, some of the things are borderline to me, and I get the bitch shut up and the profanity and all that stuff, but to go that far, I had to ask her, hey man, can I say something? She was surprised because this was the first time I ever asked her in a few years to let me say something. So, Dubosky from off Chicago Avenue.
West Side, baby, West Side.
West Side, unknown.
Conservative or something, I don't know.
I think he's unknown. I think he's under Willie Lord. You know me and Willie Lord last name back in the day.
Oh, so you know Willie Lord?
Personally.
Oh, wow.
Personally, I know
Interesting.
Willie Lord, and I know who.
You know Willie Lloyd passed away. I don't know who he done passed the throne down to.
Yeah, they shot him out in the park. He's out there walking his dog. He was around rough riding with a lot of guys, and he was exerting his authority in the wrong way once he got on those drugs. And he was using his fame that he had back in the day, and they ended up catching him walking his dog around the park, and they shot him, and that ended up resulting in his death a few years later. Yeah, but I am very, very connected, and I know who's who and what's
We're pretty good about knowing West Side, don't we?
Born and raised there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Used to be a vice lord back in the day.
Wow.
Used to be a traveler.
But this one right here claims that, he the biggest, baddest gun on the turf of the vice lords.
What's the boy name?
What you think?
What's the boy name got it for the unknown?
I'm just saying, though. He said he the biggest, bad. Come on now.
I heard his name.
He's the big and baddest gun down there. Really?
I heard his name. I know the Hadari Joes.
What?
I know the T-Flies. I know the Ray Rays personally. I just know them all.
I think he might have said something about Willie Lloyd's son and stuff was chief now.
Yeah, I heard that too. I know about the Baby Ties. I know about the feud with Baby Ty and Shelton and all of them. I know about when they try to get him on the expressway, but he wasn't in the car. I know all about that. I was actually there then. I know the Monroe Banks. I know the Gordios. I know all of them.
So he ain't no chief or nothing.
It's possibly because, that vice lord thing to run amok and everybody's running around hollering their chief.
It's possible all the little young ones that came up and got some type of position.
Yes, and how old is he?
He got to be around maybe 36 of an asshole.
Oh yeah, he's a kid compared to me.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't know him by name. I'm gonna try to find his name, and I think his name is Gunn. You said Christopher Gunn.
Christopher Gunn.
And they call
wants
him
to slap me now for nothing.
Yeah, they call him Dubosky. And this whole thing, Dubosky ain't to if you're listening or when you might tune in, this whole thing is not to start any confrontation. This whole thing is to politely ask you to, man, refrain from saying certain things.
Over R.
Period.
Kelly stuff.
Yeah, especially to the girls, man. Not just my girls, but the ladies.
He can't help himself.
They have, ladies gossip, and they all about like R. Kelly. He's probably sexy to a lot of them, and they like his music. But for the life of me, I can't understand. What are you doing on a blog? Like I say, sometimes I sit and listen to my girl on the blog, and I just laugh. I don't say nothing, and I don't want to say nothing. But this time it really got me, and I just wanted to. And I begged and begged and begged her, and she didn't want to do it. And she finally said, yeah, because how would you feel if somebody wanted to slap one of those two girls?
It really ain't no need to be opening up no Pandora's box over no shit like this, is
it? Yeah, I mean,
none.
You got a couple of girls. What if somebody wanted to slap the white one or the black one?
Yeah.
You see, I know because I've been listening. So how would you feel? That ain't cool, man. Come on, man. We from the hood, man. It's bad enough you're on a blog anyway with a bunch of women. Now you want to fight a woman? That's cowardness to us, man. We go hard. Them boys running around now with 30 round clips and calicos and all that stuff. You talking about slapping a girl? Come on, man. Babe, I think I done said enough. I'm gonna sign out here because
sounds good.
This is really, I'm out of my element here.
They say, what about the Baines brothers?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
let's talk about that later.
Yeah, because I'm out of my element here.
Yep, because this is all bullshit. You know that, right? Yeah. I can't see, like, what is it that everybody else is aiming to gain out of this? The only person that is needing to gain something is a win or lose from going to trial, right?
Yeah, and maybe I'll holler at Slim and it's a couple of more. Because I like to be able to just talk to Dubowski on the phone because I don't want him to take this whole thing the wrong way. I think he took it a little too far, but I just want to have a conversation with him. That's all. I don't want to. What's the language y'all be using? I don't want to pull up. I don't want him to pull up.
He be on 56 and Green. He don't know where he be at. Ain't nobody hunt him down or nothing. But I think that it was time to be known outside of all of the threats and stuff. I realized that I've been rocking and rolling out here by myself. And like I've told him, you more than invited. Come on up. I'm going to feed you, but then you got to find a way up on up out of here. That's your hard part to do.
And I wonder if you know Lil Kirk, because I heard that he be over there where Lil Kirk be selling those single cigarettes.
He might. And
that other boy, I forget his name. He used to be an unknown over there too. He be selling cartons and all that stuff for cigarettes right on Chicago Avenue. So I'm gonna see can I reach out and I just want to have a conversation with him. Okay, I'm gonna sign off, baby. That's enough.
All right. I'll see y'all in about 35 minutes. I want to go over a website article that we talked about, and I will talk to y'all later. I'm never alone, and I made that perfectly clear when I came on here. I just keep family away from this YouTube stuff, which everybody should do. But don't threaten me. You're not going to slap me. You're not going to do none of that stuff. We're not going to open up a Pandora's box over this R. Kelly stuff that needs to be opened up. I told you, you don't know me. I'm nobody, but it's nothing to become somebody. I keep telling you that. So take my name out of the buffale and stuff and just let me be. And that's all I ask to do so. Me doing some filming and everybody else doing filming downtown for social media to understand and to see Kelly's supporters and what was going on in the right way. There was absolutely nothing wrong with that, but it took you, Scooby-Doo, to take something that was good to turn it into bad. You're so happy that you're away from everybody else, but you once got to understand how happy a lot of people probably are away from you. Do life. Life is beautiful. And to be going back and forth over all of this, it's only one person that needs something out of this. That needs to have something out of this whole R. Kelly sector over here. And that's a win for Mr. Kelly. This ain't for nobody else to come with an outcome of a win, because there's nobody out here that's going through what he has to go through. Your feelings out the game. 'Cause it's not even about feelings. It's not about people personal lives or what a person can do to each other and calling out 2-year-old crap like that's gonna big a person up. Who dwells on the past? Because I'll say it again. If you're stuck on the past, you can't move forward. And that's a fact. Let the past go. But I ain't alone. I ain't motherfucking alone. I'm just able to come on here and talk shit like the way I do without my family being involved in any of this shit because they doing life just like that. If I needed permission to come on here and do like I do and talk shit and do this and do that, I'd have got it. But see, he's a man and I'm a woman and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. My job is to being loyal and honest and taking care of home. Anything I do outside of that, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And you best to believe whatever I do, my back gonna be held down. It's gonna be held down. Just like that. So didn't mean to interrupt y'all, but I will be live with the website that I want to go over with. But I think that it was time because it's not too many times that people are going to continue to think that you can threaten me or scare me this or scare me that. Because I ain't scared of shit. My back been held down since the year of 1988. You could best to believe that. When I say I didn't leave Chicago for a reason, you might want to wake up, bruh. I don't give a fuck if you 4CH, conservative, or unmotherfucking known. You might want to wake up. Leave Papoose alone. It's a Pandora box that just does not need does not need to be open. I like peace. I like love. I love people. But I love good people. I love right people. I don't do wrong. So get out your fucking feelings about that goddamn bus and a damn baby and all that other damn bullshit. Pap ain't alone, nigga. So if slapping is something that you want to do, I got plenty men for you to slap on. Plenty of them. Just like that. West side, south side, east side, north side. Believe me, B. Leave me be. You don't know me. Now, I just want to put him on here so you guys would know I'm not alone. I'm good. I've been on here for 2 fucking years talking shit. And if it was a problem, that's pretty much the only fucking man that would have had something to say about it. And he ain't got a motherfucking thing to say about it but have my fucking back. Just like I got his. Now y'all know. And that's the only thing y'all gonna know. That's it and that's all. I live good. I'm happy. I'm productive. I pay my taxes and I work and go home and take care of my kids. And on that note, I see y'all in 35 minutes. Let me set it up. I want to talk about a little bit of the character of one witness, you guys, that the courts have allowed the prosecution to be admissible in the court and for us to have a little bit laughter on the channel. And I will be dropping the link tonight. See you in a minute. Bye.